Here are our officials for tonight's ball game. Bob Showalter at Hightower, Sid Roadhaffer. Showalter, a native of Newcastle, Indiana, the same hometown as Steve Alford of the Hoosiers. Our matchups for tonight's ball game, the Hawkeyes and the Hoosiers, the same starting lineup for the Hawkeyes all season long. Why switch when you're a winner, right, Mac?
Exactly, and it's going to be a great, great matchup, 1 and 3. Excitement in the Big Ten and for the country. Every basketball junkie's got to love this one.
Horton and Garrett with the opening tip-off, and they'll throw it up once again.
Well, that's starting the game with shooting a gun with blanks right there.
Well, they say this game is dead even. That's a great start. Horton controls the tip. Smart comes up with it.
And the Hawkeyes go man-to-man. Gamble on Alfred.
Alfred from outside that three-point line is deadly.
And he will establish himself quite a bit of the time outside the three-point line, creating better passing lanes for himself. He leads the Indiana team in assists, and everybody knows he's a great shooter.
Shot clock is down to 15. Keith Smart goes up in a crowd. The rebound tipped to Eddie Horton.
If anybody's to be nervous, you can expect the Hawkeyes.
Kevin Gamble misses from outside. They'll give it to Indiana. Tom Davis already up off the Iowa bench.
He's asking Sid Roadhaffer to talk to the other officials and see if they saw it go the other direction.
And now apparently the officials are going to overrule the call. The other official closer to the basketball.
They said an Indiana player touched it. Good work by the officials. We talk about a key to the game, Bob. You've got to look. Talking to Coach Knight this afternoon, he thought it's the conversion.
And Coach Knight now is off the bench, and he is hot. We haven't played 30 seconds of basketball. Now the two coaches are going to meet at center court. The officials trying to pull him over. Bobby Knight's not having anything of it. He's not going over. And already Bob Knight's sweater is up. That could mean trouble.
The midriff is showing.
Of course, if you haven't followed Big Ten basketball, you know that Bobby Knight and the officials are not always the best of friends at times. He has been very critical of the officials throughout seasons of the past.
Well, he certainly is, at this point, trying to make a statement with the officials.
Of course, that happened right in front of his bench, too, so no one had a better angle than the Indiana team.
And Steve Isle is going to be coming into the game. I personally think Steve Isle is the key to the Indiana team winning this game. He will play all three positions at guard, forward, or center. They've taken Garrett out, who looked like he was hit maybe over the eye in that first rebound skirmish.
Call is overruled. Iowa basketball. New 45 on the shot clock. No score here. First half action from Iowa City. Bob Healy and Mac McCausland.
Indiana is zoned.
That used to be blasphemy for Bobby Knight.
Changed his philosophy a bit.
Inside, Marble goes up and he's fouled. Daryl Thomas picks up his first.
Indiana, I think, looked like they want to pack it inside with that zone. And even if they go man-to-man, I would look for them to stay in that paint area. They are going to try and control the tempo, not let Iowa get offensive rebounds, and not be able to score quickly.
Marble hitting just under 70% on the year. The Hawkeyes are on the board first. Coming back from that scratched cornea against Purdue 3 days ago. Told me before the ball game it's not bothering him at all, that he's seeing perfectly now.
And Hawkeyes come with their man-to-man, three-quarter court pressure.
Tom Davis said he'll put his two-man on Steve Alford the whole time. It'll be Kevin Gamble, Jeff Moe out there trying to stop him. Alford, the second leading scorer in the Big Ten. 22 points a game. That's him with the basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gamble's giving him some trouble. Callaway will put it up. Lohaus fights for it, and B.J. Armstrong comes down with it. Iowa pushes the break. Inside to Horton. They're done.
A great stop and pass there by B.J. Armstrong. Saw Horton on the left. Did not make a final decision until he got to the lane.
Alford finds an opening, and he does not usually miss. That time he does, and Iowa pulls down the board for Armstrong. Again on the break to Gamble.
And the transition, the conversion we talked about, Iowa's favor right now.
6-0, the Hawkeyes on top.
Indiana not getting back.
Callaway puts up the shot and is fouled. It'll go against Roy Marble, his first foul, first team foul against the Hawkeyes. Dean Garrett now will check back into the ball game for Bobby Knight at Indiana.
When Callaway is on a wing, here he's on the right extension. He generally likes to drive across into that middle area to take the jump shot right in the lane or to look to pass. He does not drive to the baseline area very often.
Callaway at the line for two. 6'6" sophomore from Cincinnati, the freshman of the year last year in the Big Ten. Hitting 74% from the line. Callaway can't get the second one to go. It's 6-1 Hawkeyes. Jeff Moe is just into the ball game now for Tom Davis. Moe replaces Kevin Gamble. Marble looks baseline, almost loses it, finds Eddie Horton. Horton has it blocked. Moe has his shot blocked. Moe again. Alford looks down inside, and it's a foul on Lohaus. The Hawkeyes have dominated everyone they have played this year on the boards, and this game has started out no differently.
Well, earlier this week, the Hawkeyes went to Purdue, and they dominated with 19 rebounds, although they had 30 turnovers and still came away with a road victory in the Big Ten.
Iowa's basketball. Alford couldn't find an opening, tried to throw it off a Hawkeye. It'll be Iowa's basketball, and Indiana looks confused early.
Well, the tempo was definitely in Iowa's favor. The conversion by Indiana going from their offensive position back to defense, they have not gotten back. Iowa's had the numerical advantage every time.
Marble down deep in the corner. Lohaus goes up for the shot. They have traveled, got away with it, follows his own shot, and is fouled. No basket.
Indiana's zone really has wide gaps in it. They do not sag in and clog up the middle like I thought they would. They have given those lanes. Lohaus took advantage of it with two offensive opportunities there. If the zone stays that loose, I expect Indiana's going to have to go man-to-man shortly.
Why has Bobby Knight changed his strategy? He used to play totally man-to-man. Why go to the zone this year? Is it because of a three-point shot a little bit?
Part of it's the three-point play, and part of it's 45-second clock. You can stay in that zone until the last 10 seconds, and then maybe even switch man-to-man or extend that zone and put more man-to-man type pressure on it. Because you know the team has to shoot every 45 seconds.
Once again, the Hawkeyes on the boards. Eddie Horton now has 4 points, and it is 9-1 Iowa. B.J. Armstrong dogging Keith Smart. Marble on Callaway.
And watch Moe on Alfred. Jeff Moe wanted that assignment.
The lob inside to Dean Garrett for 2. Three-pointer. It's long. Daryl Thomas comes down with the board, and Smart pushes it up. Indiana trying to break. Smart, the leaper on this ball club, over a 40-inch vertical jump, but he couldn't get the shot to go. Armstrong to Moe inside. He's fouled. It'll be against Callaway. And that is 2 on Rick Callaway.
Conversion, definitely again, the Hawkeyes advantage. Armstrong, baseline move by Moe, takes up among 3 Indiana players and gets fouled. Last time down court, Indiana had a 4-on-1 advantage and got nothing out of it except a bad shot by Smart.
Gary Wright now checks into the ball game for Tom Davis. 6'7" senior from San Bernardino. Sir Jamalot trying to come back from a hand injury before the season. Still has that left hand heavily taped. Jeff Moe hits the first. It's 10-3, Iowa with a 7-point lead. We played just under 5 minutes of basketball, and it's Iowa out to an 8-point lead, 11-3. Back with more Hawkeye basketball on the Iowa Television Network.